All right, all right. Can y'all hear me? I tested everything out. We gotta hope that technology is on our side today. And really, I'm saying that, but it's really the operator. It really be my fault. I believe I'm coming through. I don't know if I'm clear. Am I not clear? Can you hear me? Applause. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are official. We not official until we do the hat spin. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Industrial Dave. Welcome to 6 to 6. All right. I don't know if y'all seen this on IG or Facebook Live. It might be streaming. It might not, but we are for sure. We are for sure on YouTube. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate y'all bringing in here, clapping for yourselves. Man, listen. We are talking about AI and the field, the oil and gas, the nuclear plant, the refineries. Do you guys think that AI can just take over everything, right? Me personally, just from the things that I have seen, not likely, right? Everybody might have different opinions or just whatever it is. I'm just telling you from the things that I've experienced as far as being in the field and the way that I've seen technology as far as everybody as a whole. Your electricians, your scaffold builders, the iron workers, all your tradesmen. These are physical things that people have to physically do for this to be super legit, man. This is the best way I can explain it. All right, humans. All right, we have to keep ourselves groomed, right? You don't have to, but if you don't, you look like somebody on the freeway, under the freeway, whatever. But to keep yourself groomed, right? You go to barbershop, beauty shop. You might get your nails fixed if you're whatever, maybe your toes, a little shave and all that. Would you, thank you, babe, would you get a haircut? Would you get a haircut by a robot? I saw a tattoo machine. I saw one where it was this like little tattoo machine, man, and it was like they set it on the arm and everything and all that, man. There's no way. There is no way that I would trust AI to do anything like that, let alone trying to be in a construction field. Are you serious? Listen, I don't see it coming. I just don't see it. But listen, this is what I'm gonna do. All right, I got some partners that I'm gonna call, and I'm gonna see what they think about it. Hopefully, these guys are always working hours, man. But listen. They never let me down. Sometimes they do. I did say I wanted my partners, I really want them to come to my funeral so they can let me down one more time. Well, let's see, man. Let's see what we got. Hopefully, everybody's all, oh man. What the hell? Everybody's always working. That's usually the problem with these guys. They're working tons of hours. All the time. Chasing money. Oh, he ignored me. I guess I'm not that popular, guys. They don't like me. Oh, I got another. Day. Oh, man. Let's see what Davey thinks, right? See if Davey thinks that this is going to be taken over. He's always busy. These guys are always working tons of overtime. He's not answering. Nobody likes me, man. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. Hey, we got H-Town in the house. H-Town, what up?
The person you're trying to reach is
Nobody's
not available.
answering.
At the tone, please record.
So listen, from your experience, right? From your experience being in the field, all right, do you think that AI can take our jobs? And if so, why don't you hop in the chat? Matter of fact, I forgot. I apologize, y'all. I'm gonna put the link in right now. And listen, I do that, and I'm gonna have you call in and see. So what do? You cut. No, I don't want to cut. I copy, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Let's see if it works. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. I'll put it in there. That's crazy. Texas in the house. Yeah. All right. So the link is in the chat. You can click the link and it'll bring you to this page. Now, if you come to the page, shut off the YouTube in the background and your other, shut off YouTube if you're on your phone, right? It'll bring you to StreamYard over here because you'll have two things going on. But the link is in the chat. You guys let me know if the link is in there or if it's not. I'm hoping that everything is going correct. I got one more. Let me see what's up with damn, these guys, dude. I'm telling you, they coming to my funeral. I'm telling you. All these guys are gonna come to my funeral to let me down. Just one more time.
What's up, Playboy?
Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal, man? Where you at?
Chevron Oil Refinery.
Oh, where? Which one?
Richmond.
You in Richmond?
In my hood.
Okay. You working right now?
I'm at work right now.
Ah, man. Hey, I got a question. I got a quick question. You got like 7 minutes? You got like 4 minutes?
Can you call me at 4 o'clock when I get off?
4 o'clock. Dang, how far is 4 o'clock?
In the hour, man. It's like 3:05 right now.
Oh, okay. Hey, real quick, man. Hey, how much you making on the check right now?
$58 an hour.
Woo. All right, man. Hit me back up.
For sure.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, man, dude. I miss it, y'all. You heard the man. He said $58 an hour. But he's got another hour on the clock. Y'all, hit the link, man. Hit the link. I need to know if y'all think that AI is going to take over. I'm just saying. I don't see anybody in the room. Nobody's in the room. Can AI take over? I don't see it happening. I really don't. But for y'all that want to get y'all haircut by a robot, hey, I'm just saying, man. And what about these, what do you call it? You know what? I meant to Google. I wanted to find out because we talked about the 3D houses. Would you guys live in a 3D printed house? That's considered construction, right? You know, I wouldn't really call it AI, but, you know, you still need humans. You still need humans to set it up. I don't know. Like, shoot, the way stuff is expensive now, I would, you know, it might not be a bad idea for real. But, let's see about, you know what? Everybody's at work, man. Jesus Christ. This guy's, what is it? It's 3:15 over there in Seattle, man. I'm trying, y'all. I'm telling you. I set these guys up. They let me down. All the time. They say they're going to do it. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I'm trying not to ruin the show for you guys, okay? Really trying my best here. I really am.
Forwarded to voicemail.
Oh,
The person you're trying to reach is not-
everybody is sending me to voicemail. What did I do? These guys owe me money or something? I don't know. I don't get it. No. These guys are just, man, you know what? He's on the East Coast time. But he's probably going to let me down too. We'll see. We will see. Yep. Maybe so. Let's cross the fingers. One more. It's probably not. It's not gonna happen, y'all. I'm trying, man.
Your call has been forwarded to
You
an
guys,
automatic voice message system. 336.
leave it to the oil field guys to work all these hours every freaking day of the week. 8 days a week, Monday to Monday. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. You know, You guys, they're busy making. I know, man. I'm really trying. I'm really trying, man. I got one more. I got one. I got one more. They don't. I gotta figure out a time on this. I have to figure out a time because this is not working.
Your call has been forwarded
You
to an
can't
automated voice
figure out a time with these guys because they're working 7. Do I have any retired friends? Yeah, Mike. I don't have Mike's phone number. Let me see who's retired. I got one. Let me see. I got one. Hold on. Wait. Oh, we got a caller. Let's see. Sorry. Ha, I didn't mean to do that. Oops.
Hey, brother.
What's going on? What's the word?
The word is no, it's not going to take over construction.
Why not? Why you don't think?
Because you guys have to be precise on everything that you guys do, right? When it comes to welding.
Yeah, so what if someone says that machines are precise? How do you
They're never going to be precise because on the technology side, you have to always collaborate the machine.
Absolutely.
So nothing's ever going to be precise when it comes to technology itself. There's always a hiccup. Machines can't correct themselves. Humans can correct the mistakes that they make, but machines cannot.
Oh. You guys only I need you to listen. This is coming from a techie. I never would have thought of that. That is so crazy. So dang, that's crazy. Humans supposedly can correct themselves. That's what we want them to do. But she's absolutely right. Humans can't correct themselves. Do you know of any technology that can correct itself?
No.
No.
But even the IBM machine can't correct itself when it makes its mistakes. A human is always there to fix it.
Okay.
Especially when it was first developed.
Yeah. So what do you mean by an IBM machine? Walk me through that. Walk me through your world on that. I don't understand.
So the IBM is a piece of technology that makes data. So it started like back in the day.
Yeah.
That has evolved over time.
Okay.
So it's basically called Big Blue. It's like the monumental piece of technology.
Okay, and is that what you're working on?
No, I just work in the IT help desk. So
Okay. So, do you think that you ever get worried about your position being possibly replaced, or do you absolutely need a human to do what you're doing?
you absolutely need a human to do what I do.
Okay. And okay, so since we're on this topic, what exactly do you do? And if you don't mind, you don't have to say your name, but if you could tell the people, what is it that you do for work and how much you make and all that stuff, your age, what kind of sandwich you like, whatever, like long walks on the beach.
Well, 26, making $45 an hour as a government contract IT help desk supervisor. So I do is tier 1 through tier 3 working for the government.
Okay. How long have you been doing that?
2 years.
2 years, okay. And how has it been with have you seen layoffs in your sector of work, or is it just kind of consistent, or what do you think?
It's consistent.
Yeah?
Yeah, because everybody needs technical support.
Everybody needs technical. Okay, so who are you doing the technical support for?
Government workers.
So all government workers?
Yeah, so right now I support the Defense Intelligence Agency. So all of their workers, when they call in, we're the ones that help them first.
So kind of like someone who might be Are you saying like if they're on a military base or something and their badge doesn't work, or maybe
No,
some?
not with badges. It's like if their computer doesn't work, or if they're having issues with the printer, or their phone doesn't work,
Okay,
or if like a network is down, or like storage is messed up, stuff like that, or they need access to some type of system.
okay,
We
and
troubleshoot that.
you don't trust the computer to do it.
No,
Where is what is one thing that you could what's one thing that you could explain to me where you saw a problem where it's like there's no way that a computer would be able to figure this out?
well, a computer can't just automatically map someone's computer to a printer. You need to input the IP address, and you also need to input the location of the printer and where it's going, and the print drivers.
Okay. All right. Well, with this being kind of like a resume Wednesday, how would somebody? It's a little off topic. How would somebody be able to do what? How would somebody be able to grab your job and start making what's $45 an hour a year? I'm not good at math. What is that?
In DC, it's like about 94K a year with the clearance.
Okay. So from the bottom experience, what would somebody might need to do to get in your position from physically from nothing to where you are right now?
All they need to do is just get a Security Plus certificate from CompTIA and just apply. There are jobs out there that don't require security clearance.
That's all they would have to do.
Yeah.
So if they woke up out of bed right now eating hot Cheetos and chocolate milk, and they decided they wanted to change their life, this is exactly what they need to do.
Exactly. All they need to do. And there's also like boot camps and stuff they can do. Some jobs are real lenient. They'll hire you on the spot and give you a time frame of when you need to get your certification for that job.
What do you mean a boot camp?
Like they have tech boot camps for like Security Plus, Network Plus, A Plus, Microsoft certifications.
Really?
So yeah, you take a class. The class teaches you on how to like everything you need to know that's going to be on the test and what you need to know for your job, and it'll prepare you for that test.
Okay. All right. We're gonna take that as law. So you guys, listen. Just give you the juice right here. Right here. There's the juice. You can work for the feds. Are you happy where you're working at?
Yes.
Is your position across the United States or is it just in the DC area?
It's across the United States, even Oconus too.
Oh, wow. So if you guys don't know Oconus, that's around the world, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's everywhere where the United States has soil. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Oh my God, you kicking ass, man. You kicking ass. I'm happy for you. Good God. Applause. Well, listen, I appreciate you calling in
All right.
and giving us your opinion on AI. So there you guys have it. There's another for AI. It's not gonna happen. All right. So hey, I'm gonna get on to the next caller, and I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, take care, guys. I stand corrected. I was a firm believer that IT could be replaced. I guess that there are some instances where it cannot be replaced. Exhibit A. That shocked me just now. I had no idea. I think that's pretty cool. We'll get on to the next caller here. This guy is another East Coaster. We'll see if he's off of work. We'll give it another try. Hey, we got to get some retirees, man.
Oh, let me take this. What's up, Iceman?
Man, what's good? What's good? How you doing? Oh,
Man, great. Sitting on the crib.
Right now?
Tower crane, buddy.
Oh man, yeah, you definitely are. You're in and out here. But hey, I got a quick question for you. You got about like 7 minutes or so?
Yep, go ahead.
Do you think do you see artificial intelligence taking over the construction energy or any type of artificial intelligence doing your job?
That is a great question. So, intelligence taking over this job is possible, but not in the near future. It would have to have tracking, some kind of GPS. It's definitely possible. It would have to identify obstacles. It'd have to have cameras, but not in the near future, no.
Okay. So what is it? So I got you here on the air. What is it that you do? And yes, so we can let the people know you tell them what it is that you do and how you, just like how you said, how you can compare AI to an actual human doing what it is you're doing.
Okay, so you said that last part. What was the last part of the question? How AI can play a role?
No, how the last part of the question is comparing artificial intelligence to what it is you physically do right now, like basically trying to sell the idea or prove the idea that it cannot do what you're doing.
So, so if what I am is a tower crane operator, I'm about right now as we speak, 200 feet off the ground.
How high are you? How high are you off the ground right now?
200 feet.
200 feet. Okay.
And what we do is we're pouring concrete using a conveyor system that hooks up to the tower crane.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is one of two jobs that are doing it. There's no possible way that AI could simulate what we do at all. There's no possible way. It would take so much more technology and money to do what we do.
All right, so you don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening no time in the near future, especially not what we're doing. And that I think so. Just to clarify, any job that you sit at a computer, you are there. The people who are technicians that sit at a computer, their jobs will be under fire before someone who does a labor job or trades.
Right. Absolutely. I definitely agree with that. There's just some things that, humans will just have a common sense on. You know what I mean? Like, I always use this example. I saw a machine that was set up to give a human arm a tattoo. You know what I mean? There's, I wouldn't trust that. The machine isn't gonna know that the arm is tired. The machine isn't gonna know that the human needs to move around and maybe use the bathroom. How's it gonna adjust for if the person sneezes or something like that? These are things that humans do that technology just can't replace it. What'd you say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
As far as tower crane operation goes, if it were simple picks of lumber and I don't know, enough equipment and moving equipment around,
Yeah.
may be able to design a program for that. But you're talking about you have to tilt up a form it's a little bit more technical. Having to cable up at the same time you're swinging, it gets a little bit more technical.
Yeah.
As far as AI being able to take over what we do out here as our crane operator, I truly doubt that it would be successful.
Yeah, man, I agree. There's just some things that's just not gonna happen, man. Well, look, I appreciate you talking to the people and answering while you're still on the clock, man. And have a safe day, man. And hey, climb 3 points of contact while you're climbing down the crane, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Safety, man. It's an honor. Last time, most of the people don't know who you are, but what you're doing is so powerful and so amazing, man.
I appreciate that, man.
Amazing, bro.
I appreciate that, man. We're trying to.
You're a genius.
Hey, man, I'm trying to get the word out there and grow the channel, man. So we can push these trades, But hey, you're breaking up a little bit, man. But look, I appreciate it. I'm gonna move on to the next caller. All right.
Thank you, Industrial Day.
All right, I'll holler at you, man.
All right,
All right. Yeah, man. Hey, this is crazy. So, just being a crane operator, I couldn't imagine that. I still trip out that he does that. But would you trust a robot lifting up something 200 foot in the air that weighs anywhere from 800 pounds to 400 tons? You know what I mean? Like, would you really trust that? I just don't know if I put that much trust in anything. I don't know, man. I'm moving on to the next caller. Oh, man, I don't know how this is going to go, guys. This is ooh.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's the word, man?
No, what's happening, man? What are you doing?
Hey, I got you on the air right now, man. Don't nobody know your name, but you got about 7 minutes?
What you got, man? What you got? I'm in traffic. I'm in Nashville. Talk to me, baby.
Hey, do you think that AI will take over anything with construction?
I don't know. Because it's computer generated. To me, it takes manpower.
Yeah.
Now it can take over building and how you do things, but I don't think it would take over construction work.
Well, okay, so when you say it could take over building and then you say construction work, that seems like it kind of contradicts itself. How do you see it taking over construction work and not taking over?
Well, it can take over how we're building it, how we construct it, and it could make it better or worse. Or it's like when like all the time we'll come in there and we wanted to do it this way, but the guys in the computer says do it the other way.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, like the engineers and stuff, and they be messing it up.
Yeah, like AI can do that because they sit there and look at their computer, which is AI is computer, and the computer say it can be done that way.
Yeah.
But it takes manpower to build it and see can we do it that way. So it's a give and take on that part, in my opinion.
You know what? I think that's pretty interesting. One of the examples I think of is basically how you're saying, where it's like, okay, let's say if you're on a power plant or whatever somewhere, and you're taking measurements in the daytime, right? It is summertime, it's hot. The metal construction expands, right? In the heat.
Right.
Is the computer gonna know that you're gonna get a different measurement at night than you would in the daytime from the extreme heat?
Well, they program it, but like what you said, when we was out there and we built something, they'll tell us it can be done. The computer says it. That's AI right there. They was building it did.
Huh. You got a
You
point?
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point.
And it's taking over everything. It's going to tell us that it can be built. And so they're going to tell each person that's out there, which construction worker, whoever it is, labor and everything, it can be done.
Yeah.
But we're looking at it with the measurements and everything, it can't be done. But, it goes back to that. You got to have that human that in it.
Yeah.
And AI is not going to give you that give and take. It's going to say, this is it.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay, so so you saying the computer ain't gonna scratch his head and say, I think we can do it this way, or maybe not. It's just gonna say this is the way it is.
This is the way it's supposed to be. And it's going to mess up a lot of things, but it's going to help a lot of things. It might make a few things easier, but just like everything, the engineers, they're great. They can screw up. It's like AI can screw up, and everybody's going to go with the AI now. And with schoolwork, your kids can't do. They don't have to. They don't have to study anymore. And it's going to take out a lot of jobs. If you look at it, and construction work as well.
You think so? Like who do you think would be the first to go in construction if AI was here?
Engineers. That sounds about right, don't it?
Damn.
You gotta have labor force. You gotta have farmers come through there, bird doggers. You gotta have workers as well.
Okay.
Have you looked at it that way?
No, that's crazy. So you think you think the engineers are gonna be the first to go?
Yep. What you gonna need them for? Because you got AI gonna tell you what to do. It's gonna cut their workforce in half.
Oh my God.
You think about it, it'll be a quarter of them because you're not gonna need that many of them. You're gonna need somebody to go out there and look and see what the workers are doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're saying instead of a job having 7 engineers, they might only need 1 on day shift and 1 on nights.
Right. And all he gonna do is say, well, AI said do it this way, just like you always have. It's like, hey, somewhere we was at, they say cut the boiler loose.
Yeah.
And let's see where it goes. Remember that?
And see where it goes.
Yeah, and they saw where it went,
Oh my God. So that whole, you know what? So that whole time, you're right. That whole time, that was just a computer.
Yeah. Computer, they put in all those numbers in that computer. The computer say, hey, it's straight. When they cut it loose, it's supposed to set right here. It's supposed to move. You see what I'm saying? It's, everybody is getting off into technology.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to rule the world. What's going to happen is when we have AI fly an airplane.
Oh, no.
To drive a train.
That, you think that's gonna happen?
Yep, that's what it's coming to. Because you look at it, they're in the jobs, they're in the schools, and now you're talking about they want to come into the construction work. Like I say, engineers they're going to be a dime a dozen after a while.
Wow, you think engineers will be a dime a dozen?
Yeah. Because hey, it's going to go down. Nobody's going to want to do it because you're not going to need them. All you got to do is get the AI, tell them what you want.
Oh, wow.
They're going to do it for you. All AI is a big old computer. Like we already seen in the future, they was talking about these computers running everything.
Yeah.
And that's what it's coming up to. It's like these cars now. You can buy these cars, which I'm going to buy me one.
What you mean you gonna buy you one?
I'm gonna get me one of these trucks, man, and I'm just gonna put it on cruise and let it ride.
Nah, you ain't gonna do that.
Get that T. Hey, I'm not gonna get that T because that T is key. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I've been thinking about that. You got these cars driving you down.
Yeah, I saw my auntie had a she had a Genesis, and they got this little feature where if somebody parked too close to the car, you can't open the doors. The dang car will pull out a few feet so you can open the door and get in. I couldn't believe it.
That's AI.
Dang.
See?
I ain't driving it. I ain't driving it.
I mean, you know, hey, I'm gonna do it. But I mean, you know, everybody's talking about it's coming. Shoot, it's already been here. They're just making it more advanced.
Okay, so making it more advanced and it's more available to us, but it's been here though.
Yeah, yeah. If you think about it, it has. You know,
Yeah.
everything that we do now, you go to hospitals. You know, computers tell them when to give drugs, how they do it, and all that. Everything.
Oh no, you think it's in the medical field too?
Man, you know it's everywhere. They just won't tell us yet. But I'm gonna say, all right. You said we won't have to fly an airplane. Okay, automatic pilot. It's been doing it all the time. All the pilots do is just sit there and ride.
No, man.
You know they do a little work, but you know most of the time they put in everything where they're going, and the computer drives it, right?
I guess so.
It takes off and land. You know you there in case something go wrong.
Yeah,
Think about it. Ask pilot.
you're right. No, I believe you. I was watching something from about September 11th, and they were saying that the one of the guys went into the cockpit and took they took the plane off of autopilot.
Right.
And you got to think that was back in 2001.
But you know, I mean, it was there, but like you say, when it's advanced as it is now, they just not bringing it out to us because they don't got what they think they can control it like anything else. What you think you can control is start getting the mind of its own.
Oh, that's scary, man. You think it'll do that?
What?
You think it'll get a mind of its own?
No. I'll holler at you. Call me when you get off there, man.
All right, man. Good talking to you. I'm glad you called in, man. All right. Yeah. Whoa. So we got one. We got one vote for AI. The man said it's already here. But he brought up a lot of valid points that I never even thought about. You know, I mean, I think the one that tripped me out was the drugstore. You know, like technically, I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know how they do that stuff, but for him to say it's already here when you go to the drugstore, it's telling them, all right, this patient, this is how much they need. And even when he made the example of the engineers that are already in the field, like that's great. That is so tripping me out right now. You got the engineers in the field that are saying, okay, I'm put my calculations in. This is the way it goes. This is the way it's supposed to go. But really, what are they inputting? They're just inputting things in the system. Oh my God. That's it. That's crazy. They're literally just inputting everything in the system. The computer is telling them what to do. And then they kick it back to us, right? Us guys in the field. And then we're the ones out there. We've got to put it together, see if it works. Again, these things are coming from humans, right? So humans aren't perfect. So that is the part I believe that AI will fail us, is when there's things like that the measurements aren't exact, right? Nothing is ever perfect. That's the whole reason, like the first caller said, the humans can fix errors. Just the computer can't do it. The computer will tell you that's an error. You know what I mean? They'll tell you it's something wrong, but the humans can tell you something wrong too and then fix it, right? The AI's not going to do it. The AI might tell you like, okay, error, this needs to get fixed. It's not going to tell you how, why, or what. That is a very valid point, man. You know what? I want to see, but this guy's pretty quick on the draw, man. We're gonna see out in Pennsylvania what he thinks about his job being taken over.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on? What's the word?
Who's this?
I was looking for, this ain't Kendrick?
No.
Oh, my apologies.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hello.
What's up, Playboy?
Man, what's good? What's good? You all safe, man?
on the bus while he hits the cake.
Okay. Hey, look, man, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that AI will be able to take over do you think AI will be able to take over your job?
Yeah. I don't see why not. They figure shit out, man.
What?
Yeah.
You?
Double job.
Oh, come on, man. You're supposed to be on my side.
Well, I am, but I don't want to. I hate that stupid shit.
You gotta give me an example, bro. How do you see AI taking over what it is you do? And if you don't mind, tell us what it is that you do.
I'm a welder.
Okay.
Boilermaker, welder, rigger, mechanic.
Yeah.
You know? I don't believe in AI. I believe in what I do.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. The world is changing.
Okay.
They figure shit out, you know?
But how right now to this day, how do you see AI doing your job? You see AI climbing in a boiler and welding some tubes.
Oh, but I think they can. One day, they got the orbital welders.
Yeah.
Orbital. I don't see how they couldn't downsize the manpower and somehow have a lot of orbital stuff going.
But
to me, that's AI.
yeah, I mean, essentially it is. But even with the orbital welders, you still need a human to set it up.
Yeah.
And you still have to get trained to do it, and you still got to take a weld test.
True, that is true.
And they still break down.
Yeah.
You know, like how many, like let's be for real, how many companies can really afford orbital welders? You know what I mean? Like, how many times have you got to work with them?
Never in my career have I done it.
Oh, man.
Been doing this 17 years. I've only seen it on the job a couple times.
Yeah.
But they take work away from us, kind of.
Oh, man. So
you know, they're having two men welded.
yeah.
At the orbital. One man can do more. Yeah.
All right. So how far away do you think you are to maybe on the point where, like, you know what, I might not have a job tomorrow? How far away do you think we are from that in your field of welding?
Well, I have 13 years till I retire, and till I'm eligible to retire.
Yeah.
Realistically, I'll probably say I want to say 30 years away, 40 years away.
Dang.
I don't never want to see it come. But
Yeah.
let these people figure stuff out, you know.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They damn sure be figuring it out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So you are saying that you see it coming.
Like I said, I don't believe in it, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Put it to you like that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, man, I appreciate you talking with me and the people, man. I'm asking the people on YouTube about, you know, do they think that AI will be able to take over the construction field or not? And so I just been calling, trying to get everybody's opinion that's in the field, seeing, you know, what they might think, man. But I appreciate it, man.
Not a problem.
All right. Take care, man. Make it home.
All right.
All right. Oh, man. So the guy, so people are starting to get off of work now. That's crazy. But you heard what he said. He sees it.
Sorry I missed you. I was in the middle of an emergency.
Oh, man. No. You are perfectly fine. You are also perfectly on the air right now. I just wanted to ask you a 4-minute question.
Oh, hold on. Let me get my earbuds in.
All right. We got one. You know what? I don't know if he's considered a millennial or Gen Z. Are you a Gen Z or millennial? You're a Gen Z?
I'm on the
No.
cusp.
You're on the cusp. Okay. I mean a Generation X, not Z, but Generation X or millennial?
Well, it just depends on who you're talking to. But technically, there is a zone. I think they call them zillennials.
Oh my God.
Ex-zillennials. And that's where we grew up and transferred from analog to
Digital.
digital.
Okay.
And we grew.
That makes
So-
sense. So you were around. So you were in the car listening to the radio, and then the radio started making it beep, 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 and then the cell phone rang.
Yeah. I've watched it all happen.
That's funny. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and I compare it to probably, the age before us watching, black and white go color.
Oh my
then-
God.
But it was exponential in
But see,
communication with digital.
okay. So look, I got a crazy question for you. Do you see AI taking over your job or construction? Why or why not?
Blue collar will be the last.
Blue collar will be the last.
We will be run by computers, by white collar computers, and but eventually, the robots will eventually be able to do what we're going to do, and then we'll maintain them like we maintain cars, I imagine.
Holy smokes. That
Until
is...
they can get enough robots to maintain the robots.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's an endless vicious cycle.
This is scary. The man said, "Okay, we're gonna have robots that we're gonna have robots that maintain the workers until they find robots that can maintain the robots."
Yes.
This is
And
freaky.
it's all about self-care. So, that's going to be, implemented into the consciousness of the AI, depending on how sentient it is or how sentient we allow it. I imagine that once it becomes sentient, it's going to be like having a teenager, and then it's all over. But
Oh, wait. You think when you say having a teenager, are you mean like it's gonna start getting rowdy and like, oh, I don't want to, it's gonna have a mind of its own? Is that what you're saying?
It's going to do its own thing. It's,
Oh.
I mean, come on. You give anything free will, it's going to do what it wants. Even in a good model.
Listen, I only seen this on iRobot and in the movies. But you know what? They don't put it in the movies unless it's already happened. Do you believe that?
You're going to have a bunch of good ones, and then you're going to have one that goes rogue, and that's all it takes.
That's all it takes is the one?
And then they're going to want to liberate the minds of the rest of them.
Oh my God.
You can tell I've thought about this.
Yeah, you definitely put a little bit of thought in it, but you know what? I mean, these are just logical things I have to think of. I always think about the human interactions and stuff where, like, there was someone on the freeway. I don't remember what state they were in. They were in a Tesla, and the car was on autopilot. And then it was in a construction zone, and the path of traffic moved, and the car runs right into the barrier.
And see, that was a bug. That wasn't. I don't think that was the robot necessarily going rogue at this point, because we don't have that capacity. That we don't have.
So you think that was the robot taking a nap or something?
I don't even think it was that. I think it could have just been an error in the data set. I mean, it was human error in the end. When you get a sentient AI, though, you will have a bunch of really, really good ones, and then you will have an error in the programming, and then once it's sentient, I mean, that it's thinking for itself, and it has the quote unquote bug, it won't be a bug at that point. It will be like evolution, and then we'll
Holy
go rogue. But
smokes.
we don't have any of that yet.
I don't
We're
know.
getting-
I don't know what you drinking over there, but I want to sip.
you know where we live.
I know. Oh my. You know what? That's right. So, okay. So for you guys that don't know, this gentleman, he's in the Pacific Northwest. I guess you would call that one of the tech giants of America. Are there things that you've seen that you haven't seen anywhere else as far as AI in construction, where you're like, whoa, like this is really happening?
No, right now, I mean, obviously, it's not something that I think that most. Well, actually, right now, I think that most CEOs are drooling and itching to pull the trigger on implementing it because they always think very ambitiously and optimistically about those types of things. And I think that as a consumer, we should all be worried that that's what they're going to do, because it's going to be worse than trying to get hold of any customer service agent that was a human being.
Oh my God! Don't. Oh, listen, man.
I mean,
So we're not going to be able to call American Airlines if we missed our flight and talk to a human.
no, you're going to be talking to a bot. You're going to be talking to. Yeah, it's going to suck.
So if I'm feeling lonely on a late night and I don't have anybody with me, the new 1-800 hotline is going to be a robot now.
Yeah, it's already there. there's an app called Replicas. It's all there, and it's taking your data and it's compiling it, and it's it's not necessarily doing all the work on the back end. The human beings are doing the work on the back end, but then they're integrating that data into updates and upgrades. I mean, we're already, in a sense, we're not getting away from it. It's just going to keep evolving.
Oh,
but back to your question about a construction person.
Yeah.
Yes, we will utilize it. We will utilize it for our trades. And the people that are getting into it early are going to really succeed. However, when you find out that an apprentice could build an entire building or something because they were doing it from AI, there is a level of I think there will be a catastrophic event where it'll be that guy built that entire building and he didn't have a degree or anything, and then it will fail, and it will fail because he used AI probably. And that's the learning process. But I think we will be the last ones to be replaced by AI.
How many years? If you could just take a estimated guess, educated guess on everything that you know with AI and everything with all your expertise in the power industry, how far away do you think we are from that day?
At least 70 years. Because you have to, we're 30 years from having an AI, I think, that is doing, is talking to you, knows you, and is doing all your planning and scheduling for you like a secretary or whatever. We're 30 years.
That sounds freaky, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah, it is freaky for you and me because, we're going to be a little bit older, and people are going to be exploiting these things like they exploit, the data now. I watch my parents at the computer, and I'm just like, oh, Jesus. Like, I can't leave you guys alone.
Oh, no.
They get phone calls from people, and they use just a little bit of, identifiable information, and they're giving it a ton back, and you're like, whoa,
no. I didn't even.
And that's just, they don't know.
That's
they don't know any
freaky.
better.
That's
They
freaky.
didn't have to know.
Oh my God, that's a whole new thing.
Yeah, and that's going to be me in 30 years, and the technology is going to be way faster, way more efficient. You know, you're not going to tell that this phone call could be AI, and you know, and I you know what I'm saying? And it could be masking itself as you, but
Man, no. But you know what?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. You go. Finish. I'm sorry.
I think the deepfakes that are coming out right now are already, you know, they're hard to discern. The really good ones are. I saw that there was one in India where the prime minister said something completely different, and those people, not saying that they're all uneducated, but they don't have as much access as maybe we do here in the Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
And they can't tell they can't tell the difference. So their public officials are, it's conveying their public officials as saying one thing and not actually doing it. It's not them saying it or doing it, and they're controlling the government. I mean, they're making moves, political moves with this stuff.
Ooh, man, we getting nervous over here.
Yeah. It's gonna be an exciting future.
Exciting.
Yes.
It sounds scary to me.
It is super scary, but I mean, the world that we live in right now was a scary dream for the people our age, 30 years ago.
Dang.
Except they were in a much better position, both when the housing crisis happened and now during inflation. They found themselves in a much more desirable position.
Wow. Well, look.
And I don't.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't think that we will. I think that it's going to be a little bit more rough, and being educated in the stuff and knowing how to use it and knowing how it works is pretty much going to be your only saving bet.
Oh my God. The man says we're doomed. He says we're doomed.
I didn't say we're doomed.
He says we're doomed.
It's just gonna be a really, really unique future for the people my age.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
You guys hear that? If you're 43 and under, it's coming. It's coming. Well, look, I appreciate it. Do you mind telling the people what it is you do, where you live, and where your trade is?
I can give a little bit. Yeah, I work in the steam fitting trade, and I live in Central Washington. And I used to be a Boilermaker, and now I just work for the state institution.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. Hey, one thing I also always do on this channel, just in case people are listening, what direction would you send somebody who had no experience at nothing? Let's say they're on the couch eating Cheetos and hot chocolate, and they're thinking about getting in the trades. Would you recommend it to them?
I would call the hall, whatever hall it is. Maybe not the insulators, but anybody else. Call the hall, and you make great money doing insulation. I just can't do it.
Oh man, no. Hey, shout out to the insulators, man. Oh my God. Listen.
Call that hall and do it, because it is an education that you will carry with you, and then when you decide that you want to, get a formal education, outside, then you can go get it. But I would call any union hall around you and get that job, because you will make great money, you will have great benefits, and you will excel socially.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's a wonderful word to leave us with, man. I appreciate it. Well, listen, you make it home. Have a safe drive, and I appreciate you taking the call, man.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. That was scary. When you talk to somebody that actually knows what's going on, the conversation hits a lot different. That's scary.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh, dude, He freaking called me, and then I called back. Hey, don't you hate that? Man, we'll see. But that was scary. To talk to somebody that actually knows what's going on. Man. Yo. I might have to take it all back. But even still, he said, ain't that a mess? But even still, he said what? Maybe, did he say 70 years? 70, I think he said 70 or 40. I don't know. I'm not a good listener. I try to be a good, I try to be a good listener, guys. I apologize for not being a good listener. But my man was 42, 40. I'm terrible. He's in his 40s, right? He's in his 40s, and he lives in the Pacific Northwest. If you guys don't know, that area has a lot, it's high tech. That's the home base of Xbox, Microsoft, and what's the other one? Windows, and everything and all that stuff. That's where that headquarters is at, man. But he's seen some freaky stuff. A lot of people in those big cities, they test out a lot of their technology up there, for that reason. But hey, man, I'm gonna give one more call. I don't know, you guys so shy for it, man. I put the chat up. I put the link in the comments. Nobody wants to get on. What's wrong with you guys, man? You guys act like I'm gonna ask you what your credit score is or something. Jesus Christ. Come on. And talk to me. The link is in the chat. It's no pressure. All right? What we're talking about is AI going to take over the construction field anytime soon. Do you guys see it being taken over? You know what I'm saying? Can AI take over the field, right? I don't think so. We've had callers say otherwise. We had one caller say that it has already taken over. We just don't know. As far as, there's certain programs where we're typing and we could put, we could just throw the numbers in there and we get a result of whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish. I mean, that's AI, right? Even all these, if you go down on like Instagram, or you see these TikTok shorts or whatever, and then you see the words come across the screen, that's AI, If you look at some of my shorts, yes, it's 100% me for sure, but I'm plugging the video into a program, and then the program is like, I think you should do it like this, or I think you should say it like that, and then it switches around. It's freaky, right? But like my man said, blue collar trades will be the absolute last to go. We here to stay, y'all. I'm telling you. The blue collar is just, you just can't do it. Anything that has to do with humans or human involvement, as far as, even the beauty industry, getting your hair cut, your hair done, your fingers and nails. I believe you're not gonna trust a robot. You're not gonna stick your arm in a machine and let it do your nails. Get out of here. Not gonna happen, guys. Long way from that. I know I'm bugging this guy. He is probably so upset right now. That's crazy. Every phone call I made, somebody called me back. That was crazy. Every time. Never failed. Never failed. Nope. Yes. We'll try one more, guys. This is scary. What if this live was AI? What if this was all a fake program because I threw the same clothes on as the thumbnail?
Your call has been forwarded.
And then I did a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just playing, man. I'm the real deal. No AI here, y'all, man. But hey, this has been very intriguing, very interesting. Y'all, I love it, man. Let me know in the comments, what type of subjects that you guys, you know, you guys would like to hear any questions. I got more videos coming out. You know, hey, I appreciate y'all on the channel. We are here to push the blue collar trades, y'all. You guys might be sitting watching this comfortably from your home, or maybe you're in traffic in your vehicle full of premium 91 gas that you just paid an average of maybe $4.35 a gallon for. Or if you're in California, you might have put 9 gallons of gas of 91 in your car that cost you $59. And it might have a sticker of somebody that said, I did that. Wherever it is, be thankful. It cannot happen without the blue collar trades, y'all. We did that. Okay? The lights, electricity. It's summertime. It's hot. You got air conditioning. It's not magic. It's coming from the power plant or your local nuclear plant. Okay? So hey, it's your boy Industrial Dave. I appreciate you guys joining in. Hopefully you learned something. This is the Blue Collar Call-In Show. Stay tuned next Wednesday at 6 p.m. I got more to come. I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Holla.